Yo, what is up? It is The Beast. Welcome back to the channel, The Beast On. If it's your first time here, if you see this face as ugly it is to look at, if you hear this voice, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, hit the subscribe button down there. Hit the little bell so you're notified when the new videos come out. I'd greatly appreciate it. Watch, subscribe, and then share the video. How about that? How about your Miami Heat going to the Eastern Conference Finals? How about your Miami Heat, baby? 8-1 in the NBA playoffs, sweeping the Indiana Pacers, and then the old gentleman sweep of the Milwaukee Bucks. It is, it's amazing. But, you know, I have this feeling going into the restart of the NBA as the teams went up to the bubble that the Heat had a chance to really do something special. And they said it at the end of the TNT broadcast as Kevin Harlan and Reggie Miller were signing off. They said, you know, it's the bubble. Everything's equal. There's no home court. Everyone's eating the same, doing the same, staying in the same rooms. There's no home court advantage. There's no disadvantage because you're on the road. Everyone has the same disadvantage. And it really brings what is normally, you know, a home court advantage in the playoffs. Milwaukee, obviously being the 1 seed, would have had a huge home court advantage with Miami having to travel up there and whatnot. It really evens things out. So it's just about scheme versus scheme, talent versus talent, player versus player, and the Miami Heat are about as talented as it gets in the Eastern Conference. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what will happen. It's going to be, either Toronto or Boston. I think it's a better matchup with Toronto, but either way, the Miami Heat as the 5 seed going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think it's the first time since Memphis did it back in like 2013. So you have to be excited about what you've seen from the Miami Heat, especially because of this. You haven't gotten great Jimmy Butler in like 3 games. So that Jimmy Butler that we saw in games 1 and 2 and in the Indiana series, going to the line a ton, being aggressive, getting to the basket, you really haven't seen that in a couple games for the Miami Heat. So if Jimmy kicks in, imagine what they are capable of. Luckily, it's been Goran, it's been Jay Crowder, it's been Tyler Hero, and it's been Bam, who have picked up the slack a lot for the Miami Heat. And Kendrick Nunn came in tonight and gave you a bunch of good minutes, so that was good as well. The Miami Heat, I think, obviously Spo would want them to, everything would stem from their defense. And they've played really good defense in both series. I just think offensively, tonight for a while and last game for a while, they've been out of sync. There was definitely too many turnovers early on tonight. And the other night, they were just completely out of sync offensively. But if they can get that together, and they're going to have a couple of extra days here because that Toronto-Boston series is a day behind them. They're going to have a couple of days to practice, to get things together, to watch some film, to self-scout, to go over what they did wrong. And I see them really having a good shot in the Eastern Conference Finals, which is crazy to me because you have a team that's out there. Jimmy Butler's your star, your number 1, but in the realm of the NBA, he's not a whale, right? He's a nice whale, but he's not the orca, right, that Pat Riley talks about. So, I was talking to a friend last night on the phone. We were discussing, he's a Philly fan. He's pissed off because, Philly doesn't have Jimmy Butler. And I was like, yeah, but this team is built for one more player. It's built to add a whale. It's built to add a Giannis or somebody else of that caliber to come in for Jimmy Butler to be the 2. And think of how great this team would be if that was the case, because then everybody gets moved down a slot as far as what their role is on the team, and I think it would provide this team with more surety, but that they don't have that right now. So they have to rely on what they have, and what they have right now is just gamers, aggressiveness, defense, just getting down in the grit, man. That's what they got. And they've got fearless rookies, man. They've got Tyler Hero, Baby Goat, doing amazing things and not caring, just doing whatever he wants. And Kendrick Nunn, who came in second in Rookie of the Year voting, playing well as well. So, and they're getting some good stuff from Kelly Olynyk, and everybody's really contributing. And I think that's the nature of this team. And that's why we talk about Heat culture, because it really is that. It is a team sport for them. It is a team game. It is about the culture. And it's been that way for a long time. And that's due to, that's Pat Riley on down through Spo and everybody else in the organization. So good win for the Miami Heat. Pretty stoked they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Kind of surreal, actually, when you think about it. Just the way the season has played out. And it's been, we're in September. And think about it. We'd be getting, close to thinking about the next season, the 2020-2021 season. And we haven't even gotten to the conference finals of this season yet. So we're in kind of a weird place. But the Miami Heat are getting it done. So I expect them really to do much of the same. Hopefully they have a few days for guys to heal up and really work on a couple of things like the turnovers and a little more organization offensively. And I think Jimmy Butler needs to go look at some tape of him and how he played in the last few games versus the first few games of the Milwaukee series to see how he was. Because he was just a different guy. Turning the ball over, missing shots, not going to the rim as much. You need more from Jimmy Butler if this team is going to make a stake and try to win the Eastern Conference Finals. But so stoked. Couldn't be happier. So excited for everyone I know in the Heat organization. It's awesome, man. We need something like this right now down here with what's going on all around financially, pandemic-wise, all of that stuff. I know football is coming back, but right now is a perfect time for the Miami Heat to be taking over this town. There you go. All right. I will see you soon. Remember, subscribe to these videos, please, and hit the bell so you get notified, and share them with everybody. Like, if you see this on Twitter or Facebook, don't just heart it or like it. Actually share it and say, hey, check out my boy Beast with this video. And do that for me, will you? All right, I'll see you next time. Go Heat.